Good morning and welcome to Rise and Shine. I'm Sammy Hoffman and Sunny's going to join us in just a bit. Outside it looks like a bit of a windy day and a bit cooler in Chapel Hill, which means it's great weather to go to the theater. We have a guest joining us now from Keenan Theater Company. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about the upcoming show that's happening tonight, right?
Yes, of course. So John Proctor's The Villain is with Keenan Theater Company and is a contemporary take on the classical text, The Crucible. So within the show, I play Raylan Nix, which is the Elizabeth Proctor equivalent, and it follows this group of lively young teens who are kind of figuring out their identities and figuring out who they are in the context of their small high school in a rural town in Georgia. And they explore the classical text through a lens that will help them hold their town and the text accountable for actions and messages. And yeah.
So fun. And how'd you first get involved with Keenan Theater Company?
So I'm a dramatic arts major, and last year I came to the school and I was like, well, I want to audition. This is like what I want to do with my life. So I was asking around and someone was like, there's auditions next week. And I'm like, auditions next week? I want to get in on that. So I went in, I auditioned for their fall shows, and then I was a part of Men on Boats last year in the fall semester. And then in the spring semester, I auditioned for The Seagull and then was a part of that, and am now in John Proctor's The Villain, and I'm on KTC board as publicity. So.
Very exciting. And I know you can't give too much away, but can you give us a little bit of a tease of this specific adaptation of the show?
Of course. So in this adaptation of the show, the audience is in a close proximity to the action and everything happening on stage, which I think is a really cool take, because it really allows the audience to be in on it and really involved in taking the story and message and the importance of what's happening in the show. So there are only 80 tickets per show, and
wow.
It's just, I know.
Exclusive.
Yeah, so it's just really cool, and it's just a really intimate and close experience with everything that's happening.
So exciting. Well, if you want to be part of those 80 people, you can see Allie and the whole cast tonight through the 25th. Where's the best place to get tickets?
Just look up Keenan Theater Company, like in Google or anything, and then just hit a few links, and then boom, you're there.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope I can stop by. Sounds very fun. And now we're going to head to Sunny for some other events happening this weekend.
Yes, thank you so much, Sammy, and good morning, everyone. There is no shortage of things to do in the next couple of weeks because it is finally time to get into the holiday spirit, my favorite time. And first up, we have the Durham Tree Lighting, which will take place this Saturday at CBB Plaza from 1 to 7 p.m. The event features many different activities for the whole family to enjoy, such as a Peppermint Place pop-up market, live performances from the House of Cox, Powell's House, and Nina's School of Dance, and many more. There will also be a kids zone where kids can visit with Santa, ride around in the Durham County Library bookmobile, and even enjoy some fun with the Durham Parks and Rec. All of this will culminate in the grand finale, the lighting of the tree. The countdown starts at 6:30 p.m. Also, if you're looking for gifts for the holiday season, the pop-up holiday market in Orange County just might have something for you. The market will be at the Passmore Center in Hillsborough from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can find unique sets of gifts like quilts, artwork, baked goods, and pottery. All the proceeds will benefit the Friends of Passmore Center, which is a nonprofit dedicated to providing funding and services to the Orange County's Department for Aging for the Passmore Senior Center. And if you're looking for even more shopping options over this weekend, the Bazaar is hosting its last event of the season. The West End Holiday Bazaar will take place on Sunday from 12 to 5 p.m. You can shop from local Chapel Hill vendors in the Handmade Makers Market with locally sourced food and drink. There will also be fun activities like face painting, fairy hair, and henna. The Bazaar will happen at 427 Franklin Street lot between the Lantern and the Cattails Cat Cafe. And on a more serious note, if you find yourself further west, following Hurricane Helene's devastation, many of Asheville's diverse shopping districts have returned just in time for the holiday season. Downtown Asheville is back, bustling with shops, galleries, and restaurants and breweries like the Grove Arcade and Battery Park Book Exchange. The Biltmore Estate has also reopened. While some businesses in Biltmore Village are still recovering, many breweries, eateries, and shops in the historic area are still welcoming visitors. Make sure not to miss the Folk Art Center on Blue Ridge Parkway, which will showcase artists from the Southern Highland Crafts Guild. There will be handmade brooms, Christmas tree ornaments, and weaving quilts, glass, wood carvings, and pottery. Another major shopping hotspot in Asheville has been the River Arts District. Unfortunately, the Arts River District has been the most impacted by Hurricane Helene and will need months to recover and rebuild. As the district works towards the restoration, make sure to check the district website for updates about road conditions and repairs. By shopping locally this holiday season, you could not only find unique gifts, but support Asheville's recovery and help local businesses rebuild after Hurricane Helene. Now, to prepare you for all of those events and what you should wear, let's head to Megan for the forecast of the week. Megan?
Yeah, Sunny, it's going to start to get cold now. We're having some trouble with the band today, so I'm just going to sort of explain the weather to you today. But it's starting to get chilly out there. We had a cold front come through on Wednesday night, which brought us a little bit of rain. But then on Thursday night, last night, there was another cold front that came through, pushing some wind in with us. And then we have this thing called a trough. What is a trough? We had a low pressure system sitting up in the northeast, which is bringing some snow for them. But that trough is what's pushing all of that wind and cold air straight down to us. Now, the temperatures today are going to be within the mid-50s, only peaking in the mid-50s. But as we head through the rest of this week, we'll see temperatures gradually rise, but not by much. The big news is that this week, overnight, it's going to be within the 30s and 40s, upper 30s, lower 40s, but tonight it's going to be extra cold. So definitely want to break out those heaters or heater blankets if you have them, and bring a coat with you this week. It's going to be a chilly one.
So much, Megan. Now joining us is Bethany Pryor with another great spread of holiday treats. So excited to try all these. So what do we have here?
Yeah, thank you for having me, Sammy and Sunny. I'm very excited to be here because these are my favorite holiday cookies ever. They're Taylor Swift's Chai Spice cookies, and they are so good. Wait, yeah, grab one. They're so
Gotta
good.
try one of these.
Waiting. We've been here all morning and I've been looking at them.
I've seen these from across the studio.
Yeah,
Oh
what
my
do you
gosh.
think? What do you think?
So good. What is this
so
dusting
good.
on it?
It's okay, so these are super easy to make. You're just gonna need chai bags, powdered sugar, white sugar, and this is my friend Lucia Romano. She's so awesome, and she helped me make them. So you just grab a little bit of dough, roll it up, and then the trick is to shake it in cinnamon sugar. You can see Lou right here. She loved to shake these in the cinnamon sugar yesterday. That was our favorite part because it was so fun, and it just adds a little bit of like flair to the recipe that I kind of added to it. They say, like, they don't tell you to do that in the recipe.
Oh.
So that was kind of like my own take. But Lou did a great job shaking in the cinnamon sugar, and then you put them in the oven at 350 for like 9-10 minutes. However, if you want them more gooey, 9-10 if you want them a little bit thicker. But they're super easy to make. Yeah, and then the icing I made myself. It's just a mixture of powdered sugar and milk, and I just did it to my heart's desire.
Well,
So good.
they're so good, and they're not too sweet, which I think is really
Yeah.
important in a cookie, or otherwise you can't finish it. And they're easy to make.
Exactly, and the icing also like adds that sweetness that the cookie doesn't have. I think they pair really, really well together. But my other favorite thing to make at the holidays is a charcuterie board. One of my best friends, Molly, loved making charcuterie boards, so I like to carry on the tradition. I do it every year. We just got a pack of cheeses from Target, and you can also get a pack of meats, and we're gonna teach you how to make a rose right now. So the meat comes in like the line, and all you're gonna have to do is you're going to fold the meats like this, and then you're gonna roll it. So you roll it like this, and it's super easy. And it's all together.
like a little
and then it
rose.
looks like a little rose,
Love
and it's super
it.
easy. And then you stick it in there, and you can like spread it out, and there you have it.
Wow.
A salami rose. Super easy, and it's super fun, and I think it elevates a charcuterie board for any holiday party that you guys have going on, and it's super easy and an easy way to make just a fun snack.
This all looks amazing. I am very excited to try it, to make lots of treats, especially for either a holiday party or a Taylor Swift party if I want to, because these are Taylor Swift's recipe.
They are Taylor Swift's recipe, but we're gonna post it on our Instagram at Rise and Shine on Instagram, yeah.
Yep, Rise and Shine _UNC. So go check it out there. And speaking of Taylor Swift, let's head to WH to hear what's poppin' right now.
Hey guys, it's WH back with another edition of What's Poppin'. Let's go ahead and dive right in with what had to have been the biggest event of the weekend. Retired heavyweight Mike Tyson versus influencer turned boxer Jake Paul. According to Netflix, 65 million households tuned in for the big event, which was streamed live on the platform. Granted, there seemed to be some performance issues, which even Netflix acknowledged. Hopefully, it'll be ready for their next live offering. Beyonce performing at the Texans vs. Ravens halftime show this Christmas. Not only is this the first NFL Christmas event live streamed by Netflix, it's also going to be the first time we hear some of the songs from Cowboy Carter, her latest album, live. Netflix is keeping the finer details hush-hush, but there are guests who appear on the album set to make an appearance, or so we've heard. We'll just have to wait and see what's under that Christmas tree. Lastly, on a gentler note, USPS has announced that the late Betty White is to be immortalized as part of the 2025 Forever Stamp series. The Postal Service referred to her as an icon of American television, having starred in Golden Girls, but also The Mary Tyler Moore Show and Boston Legal. All right, well, that's it from me, gang. I'll catch you all next time, all right? See ya.
Thank you, WH. Good morning, everyone. It's Keisha, your adulting guru, here to walk you through final seasons without losing your mind. We all know this can be stress central, but I've got some solid tips to help you thrive. So first up, make a plan. Finals can feel overwhelming, so grab a planner or open your phone's calendar and mark out your week. Prioritize your toughest subjects and set specific times to study each one. And don't forget to pencil in some breaks. Your brain needs those short recharges to retain the information on your note cards and your flashcards. Also, don't underestimate the power of study groups. Studying with friends can be super helpful as long as you don't actually gossip. Get to studying. Quiz each other, break down those complicated concepts, and share encouragement. And let's be honest, sometimes laughing together is the best medicine for stress. Speaking of stress, when you feel it creeping up, try to stretch or do some deep breathing. Stand up, touch your toes, inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4 counts. It's simple, but it works wonders for your focus. And finally, give yourself some grace. Finals are tough, but you are tougher. Things don't go perfectly all the time, and that's okay. Take it one day, one task, one deep breath at a time. You're here to learn, and you're doing the best you can. So let's recap. Make a plan, prioritize your sleep, stay hydrated, find a solid study crew, breathe through the stress, and be kind to yourself. Finals don't stand a chance against your newfound adulting skills. Wishing you all the best. You've got this. I'll catch you next time on Adulting 101, Surviving College Life. Now go out there and ace those finals. Until we meet again, bye y'all.
Thank you so much, Keisha, and thank you all for joining us this semester. This has been the first semester of Rise and Shine, and we've had so much fun. Thank you for spending your mornings with us.
I know, I can't believe it. And let's have everyone come in here. We have
Come
a lot
out.
of people behind the
Yes.
scenes who have made
You
this
normally
semester
only see
possible.
us.
We have even more people in the back in the control room, and we just want to thank everyone for making this such a fun semester. And we'll be back in January. We can't wait.
Yes, we are so excited to have you all, and we're so excited to see you back in January. And to close us out, we have a performance from the UNC Walk-Ons. Their fall concert is this Saturday at Haynes Art Center at 7:30 p.m. You can buy your tickets for $10 to $12 through the link in their Instagram bio at UNC_walk-ons.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.